The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing, and Hezbollah's in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hezbollah in his corner.
And if Hezbollah didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to engage in another high-profile matchup here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that? Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Probably my favorite takedown. He got him with the ankle pick.
I mean, an ankle pick. He hit an ankle pick. You don't see it very often, but when it's done, just like Kel Sanders used to do to me all the time. Beautiful ankle pick.
Khabib's in half guard now. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, side control now. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm, maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
He's attacking a Kimura, watching him to step over to try to get him up on his hip.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Hooker. staying busy. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Khabib. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
He's going to guillotine. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nurmagomedov's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Hooker's in half guard. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Stop.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC. A lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is underway. Perhaps it'll be more of the same. His precision striking on full display in the previous round.
He did a great job of just finding the strikes that matter. He didn't waste anything in that opening round. He just...
Third strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Man, has his chin been tested early. Big right hand.
Passes the half. Getting him on here.
Making all these shots count.
Oh.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Watch a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Excellent ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight. Now he's going full mount.
Hooker's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not far. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Seconds winding down in round 2. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov.
You're right.
Stop!
Same from this round. Your ground control is unbelievable. I've never seen somebody with such control down there.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, nice jab. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Stuffed the takedown, no problem. Short uppercut here in the clinch by Hooker.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Big right hand lands. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock the guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Officially tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nurmagomedov.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Hooker's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Nice block.
Stay on him.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Now he gets him.
Oh!
Oh, lands a hip toss now. He's having his way with him here.
You gotta scramble here.
Nicely done. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. He's setting up a sub attempt.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in there fighting.
Big elbow there, Lance. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Side kick, well done. Single collar tie now.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Well, he is clearly faded in this one. I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He's got it in. Look at that. He's in trouble. It's over. It's over. It's work. He was able to get his momentum going back towards the opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips, back, and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Oh, so saved by the bell. He was getting grounded and pounded something fierce there near the end of the round. You see it's going to take him a good chunk of these 60 seconds between rounds just to get back to his feet. So a big moment here at the end of the round. We'll see if he can recover in time to make the walk here for this next round. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, that lead right will work. Nicely done there by Hooker. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Left hook to the head. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Oh, nice jab by Hooker. Just misses with the jab there.
Protect your face.
That was... He got him hurt bad here.
Back to the feet now.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display. Nice kick.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, tell the truth. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Nice.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter.
Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right,
Ladies
the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-44, 50-43, and 50-44. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov